Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to read The Night Before Christmas out of my favorite Christmas book here. And then we'll do a quick little kind of a review, kind of just a demo of the book itself because it's such a beautiful book. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the dawn of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Okay, now let's take a look at this book. I don't even know if it's still in print. I've had it for a few years, but I did want to share it with you just in case you wanted to look for it. Let's look at the binding. Isn't that pretty? It was by Moore and Newsom. So you could Google that and see if you could find it on eBay or at any bookstores. But it's very interactive and it's so precious. The very first page, they can open this up and read it. It's a list of kids and what they want. And there's also information that you can read. There's just an example here. 2.2 billion children on the planet. Because of the way the earth turns, Santa has 31 hours to deliver presents. How does he get it all done? And it's so cute. And then over here is a little letter to the editor. That's very precious. And here's the letter back to Virginia, if there is a Santa Claus. More little interactive things that you can read. The first Christmas cards. There's little envelopes that has things in them. And the neat thing about this is even if the kids lost those or something happened, you could replace things in these envelopes. Maybe a letter to Santa, photos of the kids, something like that. And then this is just a little thing that turns because that's the sugar plums in their dreams. More little activities, puzzles, and tells you how to do it. Over here we have, these are so hard to get in and out, but they're snowflakes. And the kids can unwrap those. And again, even if you couldn't get them folded back up properly to get back in here, no big deal. Let the kids make a new one or put something else down in the little envelopes. And down here it talks about Santa sightings, Christmas card display, and the materials you would need to make one. Over here we have a visit from St. Nicholas. Talks about Clement Seymour was a writer who was a Santa expert. So a little information there. Another craft and the instructions. Another little envelope. And it's just a beautifully illustrated, put together book. So I wanted to share it. And isn't that precious? Even the envelopes are so cute. Over here, a Jingle Bell door hanger, Santa humor, and some little trivia questions with the answers written there for you. Santa's favorite cookie recipe. The kids would have fun helping Mom make that. Over here, mistletoe, a little information about that. Santa and Mrs. Claus's favorite movies. What Santa looks like. Just a little write-up there. Let's see. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I love this page too. And another little envelope. This one has a teddy bear tucked inside. Santas and gift bearers around the world. So it just tells the different names of Santa Claus, basically, what they go by in different countries. The first Christmas tree, a little write-up. And over here, I think that one's empty now. I'm not sure what used to be in it. Then this comes out. And the passport, North Pole region. Just cute. Oh, here's a clock. Or a pocket watch. Isn't that pretty? Just another beautiful graphic. And then back here, of course, that one ripped. As you can see, I've had to tape it. But that's okay. And the little doors open here so they can peek inside. And then, of course, you see the little dog 3D. If you have it opened up, you can also open the window and you can see a deer outside. Down here, the stove door opens with the fire inside. I love this book. I wanted to share it with you guys. It's beautiful, just sitting on a mantle. I used to keep it under the tree. It's been all over the house. At one year it was on my couch with a Christmas throw, and this was laying with the Christmas throw. So I loved it. I wanted to share it. I probably should have done it before now, but there's always next year if you can still get your hands on one. And everybody, please have a Merry Christmas and be safe, and I will see you next week.